Hey, my friend Dean here, and I'm going to show you in this video how to do Bitconnect step by step and make over $600 per day after 2 years with a simple $100 investment. So the very first step is to obviously register. Sign up for Bitconnect. It's absolutely 100% free to join. Enter the information, confirm your password, and if you don't have a sponsor, I appreciate if you put me, Kiss Dino. I'll explain a little bit more as to referral commissions and how that works. But you do not need to sign up anyone when it comes to lending. You can do this simply by investing money. Once you're done signing up, the next step is to click the confirmation link found in your email, and that'll bring you with the browser verification done successfully. Now you just log in. You'll also come across a screen like this where it says Login Shield Verification. Go ahead and click this to send a verification email so that you can log in with whatever browser you're using. Depending upon which browser you use, you will need to do this with every single browser. Okay, now let me answer this question. It was a question that I had when I first started. Can you purchase Bitconnect tokens with USD? The answer is no. In order to be playing in this platform, you need to bring in Bitcoins. Okay, it starts with these wallets, 1, 2, 3, and then they just added a Bitcoin Cash wallet. This is very simple to understand. First, you have to transfer Bitcoin into the system. How do you do that? It's very simple. You come in here, and you can see there's a BTC, which is Bitcoin, and this is a Bitcoin Cash wallet. You want to concern yourself with this one unless you've got Bitcoin Cash. It works the same way. Simply click on here to deposit Bitcoin, and then you copy this address. You take this address, and this is where you're going to send your Bitcoin, which you've obviously bought on an exchange. This here is a QR code. You can use this if you go buy Bitcoin at an ATM. You'll simply put your smartphone underneath and just it'll take a picture of this, it'll copy it. These two mean the same thing. It's your address. Okay, once you've confirmed all that, it'll bring it into this area here, and you're just simply waiting for the transaction to confirm. Once it's done that, it'll automatically come into this area here, Bitcoin wallet. You might have to refresh the page. Now that you got Bitcoin in the system, Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. That's the only way you can get your money out is to convert it to Bitcoin. Only way to get it in is to bring it in through Bitcoin. Once you've got it in this wallet, what you want to do is go to convert it to Bitconnect tokens. Here are the price right now, currently $122 for one Bitconnect token. If you see a 1 in here, that means somebody has 1. You might see other videos where people have 2, 3, 4, 50, whatever. This is the price per Bitconnect token. So two ways. You can click on exchange here or BCC exchange here. If I click here, it'll bring me to the BCC exchange, okay? Which means that I'm going to convert my Bitcoin into Bitconnect. Here's the process. It's really simple. You want to go all the way to the bottom. What are you doing? You're buying Bitconnect tokens. Very first step you want to do is just come in here to the selling. You're buying from people selling. You want to click probably the second and take note here. Second one, if you click it and then you simply click all here, I don't have anything here. That's the step you want to do. Okay, what you're saying is I want to buy at this price, and because it's second or third in line, you're paying a little bit more to buy it, but you're also getting your order placed right away. And it'll fill up with the amount of Bitcoins that you actually have, and then by clicking here, you'll see it automatically post where you've bought Bitconnect coin. It'll automatically go into your Bitconnect wallet. You want to simply refresh, and then it'll be in the Bitconnect wallet. This is all you need to do if you want to just get Bitconnect tokens and just wait for the value to appreciate. But most people, including myself, want to lend. And lending, I'm going to show you how that works. It's pretty simple. But before I even get into that, I want to explain a strategy that I used where I'm going to show you on screen how I made some money right off the bat. Now, this is not beneficial to me, especially if you signed up under me, because what I'm wanting you to do is do exactly what I did, and that's get 2 accounts. One is your wife or spouse, and then secondly is you. if you're planning to drop $1,000 plus, that is the second account. This is exactly what I did. And you'll notice I did that right here in the bottom with $1,190. But before I signed up, I got my wife to sign up, and then I signed up under her. The reason for that is that she made 7% commission on my initial purchase and every single reinvest. Now I'm going to explain how this works, but this is what I suggest you do. Get your wife or spouse to sign up under me. Use my referral link, Kistino. Once she's signed up, you want her to go through the process of moving Bitcoin to Bitconnect wallet, and then what you want her to do is lend Bitconnect. The minimum you can do is $100, so she needs to go ahead, she or he needs to go ahead and deposit $100 minimum and lend this amount. Take note that this money will be held for 299 days. Doesn't matter what you're lending. If you're doing 1,010 like I did, it'll be held for 239 days, but you get a 0.10% daily boost, which means sometimes the interest on this will be 0%. And you get still 0.10. I'll show that to you in a sec. So she'll be doing a $100 loan, and then you simply read, click, and then pay from the Bitconnect wallet, and then confirm you're done. Whoever just signed up first, then you grab their link and you join up under them. You go through the process, Bitcoin wallet to Bitconnect wallet. Then you go ahead and lend the higher amount of $1,010 minimum. This is exactly what I did. I did $1,190 if you notice here. And let me just quickly log out and show you my wife's account. Okay, so I've now logged in. This is now my wife's account. If you see me scrolling right down, I started with $110 of BCC. Again, this is just showing you the USD equivalent. You cannot come into the system unless you come in with Bitcoins. Convert them to BCC, and then they'll give you the BCC equivalent of $110. Now you'll also see another tab here, and let me just show you the transaction tab. Just showing you 100% transparency, guys, that this is the first purchase, which is $110. And in doing so, you will see that there's a level bonus. Now it's $13.70. Again, I want to show you, this is where you'll see the commissions. This is super, super important, so please pay attention. When I signed up under her, the monies came into the lending wallet. There was like 80 something dollars in the lending wallet. What I did was transfer that to Bitconnect wallet. You don't want to do that. From the lending wallet, you simply want to click reinvest. Or what ends up happening is, as soon as you bring it over here, you can't lend unless you have $100 minimum. Again, I'll repeat, I had 80 something dollars. I clicked the transfer. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is anything that's in the lending wallet, you want to reinvest. And you'll notice it'll come up here and you'll see the $85 in this one of these areas here. And you want to simply click all, and then you go ahead, you'll show up the total. It'll even it out. You can only do it in $10 increments. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It was like $85. It would have showed only $80, and then I would have reinvested it. The reason why we reinvest is compound interest keeps adding up, and it's a very powerful strategy. So in the lending wallet is where all your interest payments will come in. Let me show you the transaction point here. Here's the initial $110. This is called capital. This is the capital you invested. It gets released. That means you get it back in 299 days because it's $100. $1,010 will get released in 233 days, etc. So this one will be released in 299 days. You're basically lending them your money for 299 days. Then you'll notice that this is where the referral commission came in, and I accidentally sent it to the Bitconnect wallet. What I should have done is reinvested it into the system. I do that later on, but you can see that the next day, I'm making 0.78% on that interest, almost $1 for just dropping $110 into the system. That's unbelievable to me. And then you'll see the next day was a 0.59, 1.33. That varies, but this is the interest that's been made since I started. As well, you can see that once this $83 ended up growing in the system, and I simply put $100 loan in the system again. The Lend Bitconnect operates off the Bitconnect wallet. So initially, that's where you will be doing your business if it's in this Bitconnect wallet. Reinvesting works off the lending wallet, and that's where all your commissions come in, all your interest payments come in. When this reaches $10, you can then reinvest. $10 is the minimum amount you can reinvest. Anything that's left over will simply go and stay into this lending wallet. This is what I recommend, is just to leave it, and every time and every opportunity you get to reinvest $10, $20, whatever it is, you do it. Simply click the reinvest button. Another question is, every single one of these reinvests, how does that work? Are they locked up for 299 days? And the answer is yes. Every time you do this, every time you reinvest $10 minimum into the system, then what you do is create a new loan. And you can see them here. Here's the first $110 loan. There's the next loan at $100. And this is the next loan, which means this one here will be released in 299 days. Another 299 days from this point. So in 299 days, for example, I will get $10. The next day following, I will get another $10. So in 299 days, as much as you invested, you'll start getting those returns. That's just your capital back. That's not talking about your interest. Let me log back into my account and show you a little bit more. Okay, so I'm back into my account. I just want to do a quick recap. First, you get your spouse or whoever, girlfriend, whatever you want, to sign up under my sponsorship, Kiss Dino. Then you want them to go ahead and buy $100 worth of Bitcoin and transfer it into this Bitconnect system. Then what you want to do is exchange the Bitcoin to Bitconnect tokens. At that point, then you want to go ahead and click Lend Bitconnect and do a $100 lend. Once you've done that, then you want to go ahead and sign up under your wife or spouse, and you want to do the exact same step, is do at least a $1,010 loan. In doing so, your wife or spouse will make a 7% commission, which will pretty much get her halfway there or close to being paid off in completion. Because your account is the serious account, every time you reinvest, she or he will also make 7% commission. If you want to learn a little bit more about referring new members, you can simply click that button. The commission structure. So basically 7% direct, and every level down you get a percentage. Very important part, when she makes that commission, it'll come into the lending wallet. What you want to do is simply click reinvest and re-lend all that back. The strategy I'm utilizing is lend every single time I get a chance. So you will notice in my loans, you can see as soon as I deposit that money, the next day I got $10, I reinvested it. Total separate reinvestment, and the $10 will be returned to me in 299 days, opposed to this one, which is 233 days. I also get a higher percentage. If you want to ever see how much interest you're going to be making, you click on this volatility software interest, and you can see that because I invested over 1,010, I'll be making 0.10. So even if the interest is 0.0, no interest, I will still make 0.1. And depending upon where you invest, you'll make this amount, okay? You can see today I'll be making 1.86 plus 0.1, so 1.96%. Tomorrow it's 0.26, so I'll be making 0.36 because I get the extra 0.1. You can always check here in the real-time interest chart. It usually does it. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, depending on the volatility. Whatever this shows here at 8 p.m. on my time is what the interest will be the next day. So right now it's 0.19, it's only 2 p.m. So you can always check here in the real-time interest chart how much you'll be getting in the next day, pretty much. You can see I'm very happy with the system so far and what it's done. And my $1,190 investment is now $1,370, total earned of $186 in interest. And I've been at this for very little time, 2+ weeks. And I'm very happy. You can't get these returns anywhere at any bank, etc. My wife's also account has gone from 110 to 200 and some odd dollars. And if you look at it in proportion to where else your money would be, It's definitely a winner. If I click referrals, you'll see that I have none. Upon clicking the referral tab, you can see that I'm working with 0 referrals. So this is basically just investments. It's super important that you only invest what you're willing to lose. So the lending process is what I'm utilizing in this strategy, but this is your money. You could do whatever you want. You could take it out of the system. So just remember, you got to go back through the system. So you take whatever's in your lending wallet, you convert it to Bitconnect coins, and from Bitconnect, you convert it to Bitcoin. After you've done that, within the exchange, you can then send the Bitcoin to whatever wallet address you have and click withdraw BTC. The big question is this actually USD money? Well, it's just sitting here in your lending wallet. It's just showing you something that you can understand in USD format. You understand $1 USD, $100, $110 because you've deposited into the system. So in actuality, it's not really USD. You cannot come into the system with USD and you cannot leave with USD. You come in with Bitcoins and you leave with Bitcoins. I hope that clears up any confusion. Again, a quick recap. If you don't have Bitcoins, you need to get Bitcoins to work within the system. Once you get them in, you convert them to Bitconnect coins. Then you go ahead and hold those coins, or you can go and do the lending process or strategy like I did. Every time you get to $10, you relend it. First, you want to sign up under someone. And if you don't have that someone, then simply sign up under myself. But a good system is to make as much money as you possibly can, which means giving away your referral link as well. If you believe in a system like I do, then you'll simply want more people to join in. Let me explain to you how much money this all can equal. Just going to open up a spreadsheet here that you'll see a $100 investment at a base rate of 0.92%. Now, again, it's not always 0.92%, but it's been averaging that. Now, what you're looking at right now is if you just simply deposit $100 and everything went smooth as pie and you got this percentage rate and you're looking at 730 days, if you did nothing but reinvest every single dollar that you made in 730 days, 2 years from now, you will have accumulated $75,000 worth, of which is generating $694 a day. This is a daily thing. Again, you don't touch the money, you simply reinvest right from the beginning, every single day. Everything you make, as soon as you hit the $10, you invest it, reinvest it. You will be making, in 2 years' time, $713 a day. If it sounds too good to be true, well, this is simple mathematics and compound interest. This will work as long as this true rate continues. The way I see it is spend what you're willing to lose. In my case, this was the amount, and with that amount in 365 days, 1 year, I will be making $309 USD per day, just interest. At that point, I could simply collect my $1,190 out of the system, and it would pretty much keep spitting that kind of money out. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, invest what you're willing to lose. If you go in with that attitude and simply reinvest using the lending wallet, there are other ways that you can create wealth with Bitconnect. I've just talked about the lending wallet step-by-step process. I'm going to be sharing some more videos, so please subscribe if you haven't yet and follow along. I'll show you what I'm doing, and if it makes sense for you, go ahead and do it as well. Take care.